Namaste. Hamisha Khush raho with you. This is JVM Dr. Vishal Saxena, Associate Professor of Mathematics. Today I am going to discuss about the module addition and multiplication theorem of probability. So first we take the addition theorem on probability. If A and B are any two events, then the probability of happening of at least one of the event is defined as PA union B is equal to PA plus PB minus PA intersection B. Now we take proof of this theorem. Since events are not nothing but sets, from set theory we have NA union B is equal to NA plus NB minus NA intersection B, where N represents the number of elements in the set, like A union B or A or B or A intersection B, dividing the above equation by NS, where S is the sample space. So we get here NA union B upon NS is equal to NA upon NS plus NB divided by NS minus NA intersection B upon NS. Then by definition of probability, PA union B is equal to PA plus PB minus PA intersection B. Now we take example to understand this theorem. If the probability of solving a problem by two students, George and James, are 1 by 2 and 1 by 3 respectively, then what is the probability of the problem to be solved? Solution: let A and B be probabilities of solving the problem by George and James respectively. Then probability of A is equal to 1 by 2 and probability of B is equal to 1 by 3. The problem will be solved if it is solved by at least one of them also. So we need to find the probability PA union B. By addition theorem on probability, we have PA union B is equal to PA plus PB minus PA intersection B. Therefore, PA union B is equal to 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 3, which is equal to 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 6, and which is, after solution we will get 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is the required probability, is the required answer. Note, if A and B are any two mutually exclusive events, then PA intersection B is equal to 0, and in that case the addition theorem can be written as PA union B is equal to PA plus PB. Now where PA union B means the probability of the set, either set A or the set B, or both the set A and B. Next we take the multiplication theorem on probability. If A and B are any two events of a sample space such that PA is not equal to 0 and PB is not equal to 0, then PA intersection B is equal to PA into PB upon A, where PB upon A represents the conditional probability of event B with respect to set A. Now this PA intersection B also written as PB into PA upon B. Example: if PA is equal to 1 upon 5 and PB upon A is equal to 1 upon 3, then what is PA intersection B? Solution: since PA intersection B is equal to PA into PB upon A, therefore it can be written as 1 upon 5 into 1 upon 3, and which is, after solution we get 1 upon 15. Next, we take independent events. Two events A and B are said to be independent if there is no change in the happening of an event with happening of the other event. That is, the two events A and B are said to be independent where PA upon B is equal to PA, and where PB is not equal to 0, and PB upon A is equal to PB where PA is not equal to 0. That is, two events A and B are said to be independent if PA intersection B is equal to PA into PB. Now example, while laying the pack of cards, let A be the event of drawing a diamond and B be the event of drawing an ace. Then PA is equal to 13 upon 52, which is equal to 1 upon 4, and PB is equal to 4 upon 52, which is equal to 1 upon 13. Now A intersection B is equal to drawing a king card from hearts, then probability of A intersection B is equal to 1 upon 52, and therefore PA upon B is equal to PA intersection B upon PB, and this can be written by the multiplication theorem, so which is equal to 1 upon 52 into 1 upon 13, and which is equal to 1 upon 4. So PA upon B is equal to PA intersection B upon PB. That means it is 1 upon 52 divided by 1 upon 13, and which is equal to 1 upon 4. So which is equal to probability of A. So A and B are independent events. Therefore PA intersection B is equal to PA into PB. With this I conclude today's lecture. Thank you.